Welcome back to Kerbal Hard and Uncut. We're just changing the inclination of this orbit. We're wasting fuel. That's right. What we're doing is we're wasting fuel. I could manually do this. I could manually set up a maneuver, but I want to use this. Part of this series was using the maneuver tools. I know I've done a couple of manual ones, but I want to try and force myself to use the maneuver tools. I don't think they're actually great. I think if you're just starting out, I think they're brilliant. I think if you know a bit about what you're doing, they are not. But we're gonna try and do it. We're gonna try and get it to do it for us. See how that goes. And there we go. Right, what we're looking at 0.0. Right. So you know what? If you don't let it now, your eccentricity's too high, is it? Okay. I see what you're doing. See what you've done there. So what I want to do is what? Bring this down. Do you want me to bring this down into a little orbit like that? Is that something you want me to do? You know what, I'm tempted to bring it down like in the middle there would probably be the best idea. And then we'll bring that one up if we have to do any more. And then it's not going to encounter Val or Lathe too much because they could really ruin what we're doing right now. So we're going to do that as retrograde. That should only cost me a couple of 100 meters per second. And then we're looking at a transfer of around 1,200, 1,600, something like that. So that's not terrible. Right, let's see if we can get this just done this series, this episode. Let's just see if we can just get this knocked out of the park. Come on, now the problem is going to be the final burn because that's going to be a biggie, and potentially it's going to be, oh, here we go, we've actually got it done. Yeah, I can do it from there. Right, okay, right, create that. It's now. Really? Seriously? Start the burn in 13 days. Is that what we're doing? We're doing that, are we? We're doing that approach to this stuff. No. Create that. How is... Oh, because I'm going to Lathe. I don't want to go to Lathe. What are we doing? I want to go to Kerbin. Go on. Calculate, please. We've got a bit of a stickler. Failed to get an intercept, but very close. Okay. When's that? 107 days ago. Seriously? So that's what we're going for, is it? Right. I see. I see what's going on. Okay. Right, you know what? I'm going to bring this down a bit. I'm going to do this my way. Take this down to 33. There we go. Then how much is it to move this up to 33? Or at least somewhere near it. That's enough. And you may be thinking, why are you doing that, Sea Monsters? Quite simply because I want to be in a circular orbit for what I'm about to do. So that's in a day, and I really want to sneeze right now. I really want to sneeze. We're gonna fight the urge to sneeze. Right, we're gonna warp to there. Yeah, that's special. That is special. I need to remember what my things are actually. Right, we're gonna start that. Right, I need to think about what my sort of general stuff is. What is it that I need to know? I need to remember transfer planning, transfer window planner, something like that is what I should be looking to think about. And I'm trying to think, I'm on the outside, so I'm going slower, so it's gonna be, nope, that's not gonna be right either, is it? Transfer windows, let me think. I can't remember. This is terrible. I don't normally calculate it coming back because I normally just go and don't worry about it. Let's think. Maybe it'll calculate out after this, actually thinking about it, but I really don't think it's going to. I don't think it likes thingy. I'm trying to remember what the angle is. There we go. That's good enough. Right. Right, let's see if it does it now. Try creating one. Oh, it actually has created one this time. Oh, that's amazing. I've spent 300 meters per second. It's actually come up with a one that is in 2 hours. Right, so we're actually on the window. So let's actually have a look at that. Where is it? So we're here, and Kerbin's there. So it's actually not a big shift, is it? Set as target. Focus view. How close is it taking us? Well, it's not as close as I would like, but it's doable. Gets us within the system, and we can refine from there. You know, once you're heading somewhere, it's fine, right? When is this? In 3 hours. Okay, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. So yeah, note to self. The maneuver 2 does not like you being in a non-circular orbit at all. So you see there, I spent, I think it's 300, 400, 500, maybe 500 meters per second, which is quite a lot. But we've actually saved ourselves 600 meters per second. And we're actually going to have an encounter, which we weren't going to have originally. So that's interesting. Sometimes it is worth doing. What's that there? Oh, so we leave and then we come straight back past Kerbal. We're going to be going fast, actually. That is something I need to remember. Right. Let's. It's not a node to get on, is it? Because we don't have that ability. That's going to make this a really fun little thing to do. Right. We'll go just sit there for me for a moment. Right, we've got 2 hours to go until we get to that one. So let's move towards it. It's a 7-minute burn. We've got 8 minutes of the episode left. So this isn't going to be the last episode because, you know, not going to be the final episode. We're going to have to get to Kerbin and things like that. Yeah. Right, and yes, I have just paused while I sneezed, and there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna cut out a sneeze there. You know, it's not an uncut series. Right, I have to start again from the very beginning. Terrible, absolutely terrible. Let's see, we've got 47 seconds. Got about 8 minutes on the clock for a 7-minute burn. I think we're going to be all right with this. 1,400. These are going to go first. I think. Oh, you know what? I could have got rid of those tanks. That would have given us more Delta V. Oh well, that will just have to do. Let's see. Speed you up a bit. Get me on target. We're just going to fire the... Actually, learn from past experience. Don't actually start your engines in super mega warp. There we go. Right. Now speed up. Now, is it stable? Is the craft stable? That's the question, isn't it? The craft is stable. We still have some extra bits on. Like, I've got these we could have got rid of. Yeah. That's a bit of excess weight, isn't it? And we could get rid of some of the solar panels. I mean, we don't actually need all those solar panels now. I think coming into Kerbin, I may want to start stripping this down. I may want to... This burn actually could have been a lot more efficient. We could have got rid of some of these solar panels. Could have got rid of these ports on here. Probably would have given us another 50 meters per second. Could have got rid of the docking port. That's not needed anymore, is it? Didn't even think about that. Yeah, I could have just got rid of that. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we will just dismantle the craft on way, because one of the big things is it's coming in fast and hot. I'm going to use as much as I can engine-wise to just slow us down, but I don't really want to. Have a situation where, oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to reposition us. Because we're not burning it. My perfect position there is. And that would throw us all over the place. There we go. Now, zip back up to the top power there. All right. Oh, we got a bit of wobble now because I did that. Okay. Right. We got 6 minutes left. We're going to have a look on the map. Let's have a look. We are not out of the... Oh, we're about to get out of the dual system. Okay. Let's focus view there. Right. Right, here we go. So when we get down to about here, this is where we're going to start getting interesting. We want to start getting really interesting on the old stuff. Now, the inclination is sending us in at 2 degrees out. Okay, so that's not a big issue. We are going to want to refine a little bit. That's one thing we are going to want to do. We're going to slow this down just a smidgen. All right. We've got 5 minutes of this episode left. I could actually get this. This could be the final episode. What have we got there? Oh, we've got another interaction with Jewel. That's interesting. This could be the final episode. No, I think we're gonna have a tiny episode at the end, of like 3-minute episode where we hit the atmosphere or something, aren't we? I will probably go and do a quick review of what we've achieved and things like that. But yeah, I don't feel the need to go a bit too crazy on that. You've seen stuff going along and things like that. We've got that crew that's still around Minmus, but I don't think we need to see them return, do we? I mean, that's not something I think you're right. I need to get a bit more of stuff going on up here, don't we? Come back. We're quite maneuverable, even though we don't have RCS and we don't have a reaction wheel. Right, have we got anything coming up yet? Oh, hello. How are we? How is it? Do a little bit of that. Oh, I'll happily get this closer. Yeah, I'll happily get that closer, and yeah, that's good. Right, that's got us reasonably close. Okay, we can do a bit of a refinement now, can't we? Let's have a think. If we get to interplanetary space and just do a bit of a refinement, it's probably the best idea. That's in 90 days. Is that in 90 days? That's in 4 years. Okay. Let's have a look. What's this gonna do for me? Can I do a maneuver in this one? A bit of that. That's not the right way to do it, is it? Bring that in a bit that way. I want to go. Nope. Nope, that's not it either. Come back. That wasn't doing things. That's why. And then a bit of that, and then a bit more of that, and then a bit more of that. Oh, hello. Right, I think yeah, we can get this pretty close actually, and then do a bit of yeah. Let's go polar. Now, the aim ideally would be to actually, could we? You know what? Could we do that? Could we come in? I don't think we're good enough. In fact, I know I'm not good enough. I don't think I'm good enough to get us to land near the KSC, but it would be awesome if we could. I mean, it would be beautiful. I think that's where I'm going to go, and then we'll do a little bit of meandering maybe when we get nearby. I'm going to have to go deeper than that, but that lets us get somewhere at least close. Right, there we go. Do that, and then I want to warp to the next point. So that's going to be 80 odd days. So we've got 2.5 minutes left of this episode. I thought we were going to be another full episode until we actually put this thing down, but actually, when you get the old physical time warp involved, those nuclear engines aren't too bad. Don't say that loud. Don't say that loud to anybody, because yep, I think we're now ready and raring to go. There we go. Right. Let's have a look. Are we? Yeah, that's changed colour now, so it's calculated to there. We're going to pull that. Hello, thank you. No, just to there. No, just there. We're very wobbly, is what I've noticed. There we go. Come on down. The price is right. That is not the burn that I planned. Thank you very much. That's not the burn I planned at all. That's more like the burn I planned. That's definitely more like the burn I planned. Right. Let's have a look. We're going to get rid of that. 60, 50, 40, 36. Maybe a bit. I'd rather if it was a bit more upwards, but you know, that'll do. We'll survive that. How long is it going to be until we get there? 2 years. It's a 2-year journey. Okay. And we're there now, so we're gonna warp it to there, which is fine. So we're out here. It's going to be a nice slow return, I think. Getting interesting. What is that? Oh, that's the next encounter type thing, isn't it? So that's if we come around and we don't capture, that's what's going to happen. Now I've got to think about how low I want to capture. We've got 2,000 meters per second. I think I can actually capture with an engine on that. Actually, you know what? I think I can. How much delta V does it take to capture round Kerbin? I don't think it's that much. Yeah, you know what? We're safe because I can actually put it in above the atmosphere. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Where are you? What we got going on? Hello? I'd like you to come to here, please. So just warp to there, please. That's good. Yeah. So I think that's going to be good. I think next time we are going to go for re-entry, and then it's going to be potentially quite a short episode. You'll have to tell me what you think I should do at the end. But I think we will be ending the series in the next episode, unless this goes horribly wrong. You know, I think the flag on Lathe was a little bit of a dodgy one. So we've got somebody on Lathe, we've got somebody on Eve. We have a crew that's basically at Minmus, but they could return with a simple launch, and I'm not going to waste time doing that. That's something you could do yourselves. So from me until the final time, have a great one.